Hello and welcome to Let's Play Old Games and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. We are in Season 3 with Velan Racing and the next event is in Vancouver. We are currently 4th in the constructors, which is much better than we expected, and we need to hold on to, if we can, 4th, but at least 5th or 6th. Because if you see, 6, 7, 8 are quite close, even 5th are fairly close. We have to be careful we don't slip up, because if we fall we could go all the way down to 8th. So we have to be very careful because teams are a lot more evenly matched, especially after the top 3. So if we can get like a couple of good points, we could just put a bit of distance between the chasing pack and be a bit more comfortable. Okay, let's check the mail. Hard for twin interview. Let's see. Okay, engine is the problem here. Okay, 99.5%, so that's fine. She is still fine. Car. Anything else we need to do? Okay, car repair is finished. Let's see what they are doing on the car repair wise. So the next track is in, we need a high speed corner, so rear wing and suspension. So they are working on the suspension. It's nearly done. Let's improve the wings as well. 4 days after race. No. Okay, let's put more staff towards. We need this before the race if possible. Okay, 1 day before the race, both the stuff will be done. This is good. Let's check the sponsors. We've got 2 here. First place and second place. So these guys are quite useless. And here we have Gustavo Cruises. So these guys are alright, 10th or above, and we get 400,000. I will wait and see if there are more sponsors, and then we shall pick one. Okay, what is this? Report on upcoming race Vancouver. 29 lap race, lap length is 339, lap record is 124. 29 laps, so 15 and 14. Can we do a one stop? 40% chance of rain. Yeah, I would really like some rain. And okay, who is this guy? Azad Raman, Aqueous. I'm wondering if you're interested in voting in favor of 12 dry tire choices in the next vote. 12 dry tire choices. I can make it worth your while if you know what I mean. 12 tire choices. I mean, are they saying we have 12 different types of tire compounds? Nobody. 250,000 is not enough to make life so much confusing. Yeah, no bribery. Get lost. Okay, let's see what we have sponsor wise. 7 races, 5 races, 3 races. Okay, since these guys are paying up front, we'll just take these guys, because we're not going to get this. Let's take the million, maybe build something with that. And for this slot, Golden Tiger is 13th or above, and they will give us 200,000. Okay, 150,000 and 400,000. Okay, these guys are right, so let's go with Gustavo Cruises. And there was something else I needed to do. Okay, oh yeah, we have to put some money towards next year's car, because we are only going for the medium. So let's put some more, since we are a bit better financially. We lose half, 51,000, but if we get a decent finish, 10th or above, we should be able to recover that. So let's head to wherever we are supposed to go. Canada. European Racing Series. Okay, next. Okay, and 3 days. Okay, work is done. Reliability is sorted. So Vancouver preview roundup, performance work done, reliable. Okay, factory stock. Let's give them something to do. Okay, so should we build something? We have 2.7 million. Since we are always lacking on the engine front and the gearbox, why don't we start designing the risky parts for next year? See, we can make a great engine. Okay, so let's see what this current engine is like. 1041, 1041. Okay, so we need something more than, and it has plus 40 during qualifying. So if we make a great engine, okay, do we need to worry about reliability? Which one would be better? Okay, so we'll get a perfectly reliable engine. Okay, this could actually be useful, and we get 997. That's not enough. What is 1041 is the current one, right? So we select this, and we increase the top speed. Still only 1017. No, we need something more powerful. Top speed plus 60, 1057. 1057 to 1081 and 1092. Okay, this is the one we want. So we've picked two of the three components, and what else can we add to this thing? 1117 out of 1141. Is this, and the red zone would be non-existent. Wow. Rule of risk break is high. So now the question is, if we build this thing with so much epicness and the risk level is very high on this, so it's got +3 risk level, will the level 3s go out next year, or will we be still like risking it with level 2s? I'm not sure how this works. Okay, let's build this. Let's have one really great engine. It's going to cost us a pretty penny, and if we have some more money, we'll build another one. Now what I've heard is we have to install it on the car in order to carry it over to next season. So after the last race, we'll put it on one of the cars. Otherwise I think it doesn't carry over. Engine and gearbox followed by brakes. I think these should be more. I think importance should be, I'm not sure, but I would assume since it's raining, why don't we risk it with 650? It's not raining in qualifying. Okay, let's be safe. We need the money. So what I'm thinking is engine probably is the most important. Makes sense. The next should be gearbox, and the brakes, probably brakes more important. And then we should have the front wing should be important, followed by suspension, and probably the rear wing is the least important thing here. I think that's what I think. Okay, we'll try and do the one stop, and we'll have to figure out if the tire compounds are durable and how fast they are. Okay, on to Canada. So there are a couple of tight corners. I'm not sure how to do the setup here. 11 of 15. I also need to understand the tire temperature situation, because I don't think we get an advantage if we overheat the tires. There's no point in pushing if the tires are too hot. We'll just wear them out sooner. Okay, it's raining on Friday, so inter weather it is. Okay, it is okay. It's not that much, but I think we'll still go out on the inter. Yeah, let's see the downforce here. Okay, I'm not really sure how to do this. We'll go a bit high on the downforce. A bit. So under O. Let's go under O and leave everything else a bit normal. Maybe go a bit long on the gearing. And we go intermediates. And same for her. Okay. I don't know if there's a way to change our engineers. I mean, not change them, but like improve them, increase their knowledge, etc, etc. Okay, as always, timestamps are in the description and the comment section, so you can skip practice if you want. Okay, so out you go, people, and do quali. Let's focus on quali. I'm trying to do a different thing and switch focus. More qualifying and then bit less race, because if it rains we may not get a huge advantage. Okay, people are still going out on the... no, they're not going out. Yeah, there are a couple of people going out on the ultra softs. The 29 lap race. We could theoretically do a one stop, but from what I remember last year, the one stop, the harder tire was very slow. So I think the medium... okay, she doesn't want less towards top speed, so shorter gearing. Okay, she is heading towards the pits. No, not yet. Okay, next. Okay, come in. Okay, he's not happy with the arrow. Handling is very poor, and so let's look at this. Handling is poor, very poor, and less towards, and wrong arrow, so everything is wrong here. So do we need more downforce? Let's see if we do more downforce and understeer and less towards top speed. Okay, let's see if it improves now, and try to do some time on the ultra. Okay, let's see the laps. 12 to 14, 18 to 20. So yeah, not sure how to do this. Okay, he's got okay, good and poor. So this is okay. I did not pay attention to her settings, so maybe we go a bit more down. Handling will go under and shorter gearing. Okay, do a few laps before it rains again on the ultras. See, it'll be a bit drier for the next 3-4 minutes or something, then it'll be wet again. So we'll do this qualifying practice for a bit, and then we will go back and put the interzone, because I think Saturday is going to be dry, so we need some time on the dry tires. So that's why we're working on the ultra softs to get some qualifying. And okay, aero is much nicer, good. Downforce are great. So far so good. They seem to be happier. I want to know what the handling situation is. Handling is better, okay. So we needed more understeer. Okay, there are only 2 other people on the same tire. Okay, handling is much better. Speed balance is right on the money. It could rain again. Yep, it's soon going to rain. So let them do this and come back to the pits, and then we'll put them on the intermediates. Okay, it's starting to rain. Okay, speed balance is much better. Okay, so this is the in lap. I think we have done a lot of qualifying already, so maybe we should focus on the race setup now. We got level 2 soft tires. Now if they can get to level 3 on the qualifying, I'll be happy, and we'll stop with the qualifying work and focus on the race. Yep, that's done. Okay, so in the pits, great, okay and great. Great, okay and great. So not sure what we can do about the handling. 89%. So do you want even more understeer? Apparently that's what they want. Okay, quite a lot more, but and the speed balance, I think we should be shorter. Okay, so now do some race setup and we'll give you the same inter, and out you go. We haven't hit a single excellent. So handling will go harder, and speed balance we shall leave it here, and we'll give them the inter tire for some race setup. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. If they can do their 4 laps, we should get to level 2 probably. Race trim should definitely get to level 2 on the inters. Yeah, we got level 1 already. I won't bring them in even if they have problems. We'll tweak it in qualifying if we have to. We need to get some more practice setup. Okay, feedback people. Handling is much better. Okay, both are happy. So we needed even more understeer. Gearing seems just right. Nice one. Really happy with the gear ratios. Excellent. Okay, intermediates level 2. That is good. Okay, the lap isn't particularly long here, is it? 149. It is a bit on the longer side. Okay, they should be able to start one more lap. Okay, can they get to level 3 on the inters? And level 2 on the race trim. Okay, yeah, they can do another lap. And they are doing another lap. Okay, they're really loving the handling, it seems. Yep, they're loving the handling. So level 2 race trim, excellent, and you're almost up to level 3 inter setup. Okay, time is up and you've reached level 3. Okay, that is excellent. Good work, I think. Good for qualifying. You got the work done for qualifying as well as the race, so I'm quite happy. We did not get much time on the ultra softs, but what can you do? So decent session overall in Canada in practice. Let's save here. Okay, Siri's happy. It seems she might have hit a couple of accidents or something, because they're covering it in the news. So qualifying is dry. Yeah, I don't understand. I've spent so much money on the car and still don't see any improvement. In fact, it seems like we're getting worse. So with him qualifying and super overtake. Okay, start take qualifying. Okay, we'll just wait a little bit. I think we can do 2 stints, but we'll need to wait a bit. Not be the first ones out. Just give it a minute. Okay, roughly a minute. Out you go. And out you go. Yeah, people try and do a good lap here. We need a good result this weekend. We are struggling for points and we lose our position in the constructors. Because I'm not expecting to finish 4th, but I would like to hold on to 5th or 6th, because right now there are a lot of cars very close by. And if all of them have a good weekend and we struggle, we can drop from 4th down to 8th. Okay, his lap is already compromised. Not really a good lap. 1.6 and 2 seconds off the pace. Yeah, we are finishing in the bottom. Okay, Ribeiro's 14, she's 16. Already towards the end. Only Blanc and Moreno are worse. What a disastrous pit stop. Okay, out you go again. No excuses. This is getting... I don't understand. I'm really confused by this. We're spending a lot of money on the car, on the factory and everything, and the only thing we haven't spent money on is the design center. I think that is the only thing we can do. They've even done work during the season. We have better suspension, better, I think, rear wing, also got a better engine. Still nothing. Okay, don't let that guy pass. Okay, we need a good lap, people. Come on. Maybe 14 and 17 is bad, but something like 11, 12 would be better. You can just get there. I mean, ideally I would like them to be in the top 10, but I don't think we have the pace here, simply. It's already almost a second slow. She has not improved. Slight improvement, 13. That is about it, really. 13 and 18. So I think we'll have to go like long with her, I mean medium tire, and for him I think we'll go with the medium as well, because I don't think it's worth it. Okay, save here. Okay, continue. Okay, it's completely wet, so so I don't really know. See, if it's wet, there is hope, but we are so far down that everybody would be doing the same thing, and the guys at the front, they'll be so far ahead that they can probably have a pit stop in hand and work out some strategies. Even if they're not sure, they can wait a bit before pitting. Yeah, just go. I don't care. I don't expect anything. Okay, Ribeiro, 13. Try and pass a few people if you can. Nope, he's falling behind. Siri is the one trying to do that. He was just sleeping. 15, 16 and 18, so no real progress. Okay, she has jumped ahead now. They're just changing places. Just don't crash. Careful. Okay, 18, 19. Right at the back. 20. What has happened? What's gotten into him? Yeah, we just need to watch this and hope and pray. Somebody crashed. Marcelelo. And who's the other car in Sylvander? Sylvander is P2, so one of the top guys crashed out. Okay, still at the end, bottom, struggling at the back. 17, 19. He's right at the back. Okay, maybe push a bit, get some temperature. She's at least trying. He's almost given up by the looks of it. No change in temperature here. Okay, let's see what she's trying to do here. Don't see any improvement here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 laps on the wet tire, and then do we go on to the inter here, or do we go straight to the dry? I think drag out the wet and then go straight onto the dry tire. I think that may be a better option. See, Moreno and Blanc are slower than you. You guys should be able to pass them. She's in fact under threat from the guy behind. And the temperatures are not going up. Just so cold. Okay, then stop pushing if it's not making a difference. I don't see the point. Yeah, neither of them is doing anything here. They're falling behind. See, they're 37 behind the leader, Wexler. So Wexler can now pit and still come out in front of us. So no advantage really. Yeah, the bad weekend seems to be getting worse now. How's the water situation? So another 3 laps onto the wet. Okay, pace seems to be good. Okay, he's getting excited. He's no longer the last person on track. Okay, she seems to have found some pace. Okay, let's see. Yeah, definitely a bit more pace here. So are they now finally starting to wake up? Maybe. Or maybe the others are starting to lose. Maybe their tires are maybe starting. See, it's already sunny, so I think we can get 2 more laps out of this. Okay, let's push a bit since they are starting to wake up. And let's see if she can pass someone. Yeah, she does. Apparently, yeah. So, what happened there? Ribeiro seems to be still asleep on the wheel. She at least is trying something. So, with the water situation, I think we should do 1 more lap and then maybe start pitting. But see, it gets wet again. If we go on the inters will struggle because the water will be too low for inters. But still too much water to think about dries. See, somebody's pitting. 16. Navarro. So let's see Navarro what he does and then we'll pit afterwards. Okay. His temperatures are not changing. Okay, she's still doing good pace here. Okay, Navarro, okay, it's a bit confusing. Some have gone on to the inters and the others are looking at dries. Do we queue them up? Are they close enough? Need to pit for inters. Yeah, but inters would only be useful for about 1.5 laps. Dry would be more useful, I think. Okay, let's go for the dry. Let's risk it. And we'll queue them up as well if we have to. Because his tires are not looking good. So we have to do this. Sorry guys. You need to push, so even a few seconds in front of your teammate will help. Is she in the pits yet? Come on, hurry up people. Okay, come on. Good job. Good job. For once, I'm happy with my pit crew. No, they messed up Ribeiro's stop. Bunch of bastards. What was I thinking? Why did I think they would not mess up? But this is getting from bad to worse. No, you don't need to come in for inters. Hopefully this will... See, the next lap would be a bit difficult and then after that we should get 3 good laps on the dry tire. See, pace is better, definitely. Okay, so let's see what we do here. Yeah, they completely decided to screw his race. Wexler is on the inter and he's done 133. That car just passed us on the inter, so it's still inter weather. Temperatures are fine, so we are not pushing. Okay, pace is definitely getting better, but I think there's still a bit of water on track, so inters are still better. But the next 3 laps or so should be better for the dry tire. See, pace is better and better. But yeah, we are so far down, we can't really do anything. 4 seconds, more than four, nearly 4.5 in the 2 sectors. 6 seconds quicker. What is the lap time? 1:35. Yeah, not great, but yeah, I'm completely out of ideas here. See, our guys, mechanics and everyone, we have upgraded our staff center to level 3 and they still keep bungling the pit stops every 2 or 3 races. So I don't really know what else we can do here. We have 14 laps worth of fuel. Maybe we should push a bit on the fuel. He's still in last place. She's now getting faster than people on the inters now. Let's see. Okay, the inter people are now pitting. What are they going on? Costa, what is Costa? He's gone on to the wets. I think it's too early for wets. I think we can get 1-2 more laps out of the ultra soft. Yeah, see, that is the problem, because you've had all 3 tire setups in this race. It went from full wet to inter to... Okay, some people are going on, but they are so far ahead they can do that, I think. See, most people are not going on. See, pace is still good. Now we're starting to get some water on track. Monroe is in the pit. See, we are so much faster now. Look at this. Breezing past multiple people here. Wow. Okay. I think we should pit her this lap. Okay. Attack. And pit her for the full wets. At least get into the pits before those people. Because our tires won't last for another lap. So let's push. Meanwhile, we should do the same for Ribeiro. Let's not forget him, even though he's struggling at the back. Sadly, this is not going to make much difference to him. Please don't mess up the stops. Okay, good job. He's with one of them. He's still only 17th. Okay, and getting lapped. Okay, do we have fuel? I think we are good for fuel. Now starting to get wet. See, those guys are so far ahead, they can pit, come out and still be comfortably ahead of us. And we are lapping... Who's that? 16th. Okay, I thought we were lapping someone. That would be weird. Yeah, this is a weird race and people in front, they are pitting but they're still comfortably ahead. A lot of people coming out of the pits here. Still 17 despite everything. Yeah, I don't see how we could have done anything else here. He's getting blue flags, she's down into... Okay, this is easily the worst performance of the season. Okay, our 5th place, 4th place, everything is under threat right now. Yeah, 16th place, what can you do with 16? Yeah, it's difficult to do something from the back. We really needed a good result here, but sadly, nothing else has happened. And add to that, bad pit stops, at least for one of them, meant that... Oh wow, this is getting seriously wet here. Now she's getting blue flags. Because Wexler is coming through. And even 17th is under threat. Yeah, this has been a complete disastrous weekend. Yeah, let's finish this already and move on to the next. Just forget about this one. See, Ribeiro's race got ruined because of the bad pit stop. Otherwise, he would have finished maybe 12-13 like where he started. And for her, she was I think 16 at the start and she is 16 right now. So it's about the same. Nothing we are trying is working. The next one is in Singapore and that's a bad race for us as well. Okay, final lap. I think Wexler is through. Okay, the race leaders are starting. Where is Wexler? Okay. Sylvander is going to finish second and that will ruin us points wise. Yeah, let's just forget about this one. We are getting a dodgy engine ready for next year, so hopefully we can use that and improve things. Yeah, Wexler won the race. No surprises there. This was a terrible race. I don't really know what else we could have done. And we've been busy working on upgrading our parts and improving them and things like that. And we're still somehow fourth. I thought we would have been overtaken. See, 87, 80, 80, 64. So maybe 64, they are a bit further behind, but these three, they could pass us and we could fall down to 7. Boss would be really mad. We came last pretty much. So what else can we try for next race? Just to get some points. We were doing fine, like we got a lot of points for the, I think British Grand Prix was it? One of the races we picked up a lot of points, even got a podium there. We're in with a chance to win the race. His happiness has gone down to 74%. Morale has gone down definitely. Yeah, everything's going down here and we lost money as well. So this was probably easily the worst performance in a while. Okay guys, so that was a disastrous weekend for us, probably the worst. And we are still somehow clinging on to 4th place. And yeah, let's see if we can get something out of Singapore. Probably not. Okay, let's hope we can do better.